Yes, sir. We're back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by Betting Bros. You know me, the voice on guys, me, really rough, villain rough, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Oh, well, I mean, the for fun plays, I'm glad they're for fun because they haven't been working out well. Guess I need one of these.
How about if you sweep it out?
What's the point? I can't do anything right.
You'll do fine.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
It's so funny because West Virginia, while they move on, they don't cover the line, and then they go into a game against That, a bitter rival in the TBT, and they look great. And they're playing great defense over the game. And it feels like my handicap was a game off. And that's what's really frustrating about these things sometimes. But you know what? WNBA is back. That's it. WNBA is back. I kept it quiet over the weekend. Didn't need to force anything else. Had a couple of fun losses that I didn't really like. And so now let's focus on the moneymaker and let's get back to the actual basketball being played. No games on Monday. I'll give you a treat for Tuesday in one game here just in a second. But first, I have to make sure I talk to you all about Bet365. Shout out to Bet365 and their special offer for our listeners. Turn $5 into $150 of bonus bets when you join Bet365. To claim the offer, just go to bettingpros.com/bet365. Deposit at least $10. And if you place a $5 bet, you will earn $150 in bonus bets. That is bettingpros.com/bet365. Must be 21 or older only. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, raise up, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions apply. All right. One game I want to talk to you about here. That's going to be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Aces are laying 2.5 here. 163 is the total. So first game after the All-Star break. I don't want to dive too deep into narratives because it was the All-Star break. Teams tend to make a shift after the All-Star break if they're going to make a shift. I can only go off of the trends and everything that is placed before me beforehand. So maybe not go the highest unit size in the first few games after the All-Star break. Maybe let this week, maybe if you do your 100% unit size, maybe you drop it down to 75, 60, something like that. Just enough where you feel it if you win, but you don't really aren't too concerned if it's a loss, just because we're trying to figure this out and make sure that these teams stay who they are. Or if they change, we go ahead and pick up on the change after the All-Star break. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my Atlanta Dream on the road trend. This is a good situation for the trend going up against the Las Vegas Aces, who at home this season are 6-4 to the over. This is a good trend in playing the Aces, who like to play at a higher tempo at home. They hit a lot more of their shots at home, and they're way more liable to not playing well defensively at home. The Atlanta Dream been very good over the last 10 games to the total 7-3, 7-4 on the road this season going to the over. They have been over as an underdog in 6 of their last 8 games as a dog. So any situation that the books are discrediting the Dream, the total has gone over. The Dream have done their impact with the scoring. We talked about the threes. We talked about the layups at the rim. I think Bree Jones is going to have a pretty good day here today inside the paint, and you know how Asia Wilson get down, so you don't even have to worry about that. So I think that this is an opportunity where the Atlanta Dream can take advantage of a pretty poor defense by the by the Aces. I'm about to say everybody else's name, but the Aces name, who have been one of the worst defenses in the league. to be honest, and they haven't been able to figure it out. And I don't think it's going to get easier with Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner as the bigs, and they have an issue of defending the big position because Asia Wilson can't be in two places at once, and she can't do it all herself. Now, what Asia can do is score the basketball. And I think now, after the All Star break, a lot of the emphasis is going to be hey, guys, Asia can put up 39, 40 points, but let's try to get other people to help her out with the scoring as well. And that's why I think the Aces are going to really, really do their hardest to one, expose an Atlanta Dream defense and try to put up a high points total on the road. But I don't think that they have the playmaking or the personnel available to become a better defensive team. And that's why I think the Dream are still going to score. So I like the Dream and the Aces to go over 163. That's what I got. That's how I'm betting. Play number one. Before I get to you with play number two, in the same game, I have to talk to you about our Discord chat. Make sure you go get into that Discord chat over there at bettingpros.com/chat. And you can get in the community. We have chat daily picks for the WNBA, MLB, MMA, player props, live betting, all of that. So you can see what other people are betting to stay sharp. And you can just communicate with me and the other hosts and analysts and people that make betting pros go wild. So get over there. Bettingpros.com/chat is free, 100% free, free.99 to join. All right. Same game, another play. Again, you trust those who you trust. And Asia Wilson has been a dog. Now, let's see if that white tee come out after the All-Star break because they need to make a run if they want to secure a playoff spot. So we could be getting white tee Asia Wilson for the duration of the season. And when she just mentally puts herself in that mode, and I think that's why I really, really enjoy her as a player because she's very, very mentally sound. When you mentally put yourself in that mode that I'm one of the best players in the world and I'm going to do whatever I need to go get a bucket and help my team, regardless of what the rest of the team is doing, that's a player that you want to bet on. And I want to bet on Asia Wilson because of that. So Asia Wilson over 23 and a half points. She's been really good. Back-to-back games of 35 plus for Asia Wilson in the past two games. I think that she's going to have another big one. She's had big games against the Atlanta Dream before. And ultimately, Brittany Griner and Bree Jones, I think, are both too slow to keep up with her offensively. I don't think they'll be able to keep up, and I think she'll blow past them and get to the rim. And they're going to have to try to force doubles and try to force the ball out of her hands. But I think this is when Becky Hammond and Asia Wilson start to get really, really creative with how they get her the ball, and she still finds ways to create space and knock down her shots. So I am all over it. I'm taking Asia Wilson over 23 and a half points. And quick episode for a Monday. That's old. Don't look at that. Look at that. Dreams, Aces over 163. And Asia Wilson go over 23 and a half points. Two reliable bets that have been good for the season. Hopefully they're good for us on the second half of this All-Star break. I'm at really real __ on X. Make sure you give me a follow at Betting Pros on X and TikTok, at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram, youtube.com/Betting Pros, where you can. Make sure you have a chance for that Clyde Drexler signed jersey at the end of the month. Just subscribe to Betting Pros YouTube channel, comment on your Fast Break Bets video, and you'll have a chance to win that jersey. And with that, that's it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just getting into like this. We are out of here.